welcome to a long-awaited showdown. You don't have to be a fan of either team to appreciate the matchup of these two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. Hello and welcome to Gerald Ford Stadium in Dallas, Texas, the home field of the SMU Mustangs. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. And the Mustangs will kick this deep and begin the game. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
So just one play, and they're just shy of midfield now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's got the first and still going. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Man, this is exactly how you want to start an opening drive on the road for this offense. Really well-blocked play, pick up some nice yardage, and if you're this offensive line, this is exactly what you talked about all week long in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control of things up front, especially early in this game. They give their running back plenty of room to run.
Gets rid of it on the move. Caught quickly. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
How about this? Not even 2 minutes in, and this offense has created a quick red zone opportunity. In the red area, it's Haynes. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. Talk about a great way to start this game, Kirk, setting the tone very early.
Yeah, sometimes it takes an offense a couple drives to get comfortable. You can tell this unit came onto the field locked in and focused. No slow start at all for these guys.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Using his legs, it's Harden. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here midseason.
Yeah, midseason games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today, we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. The Mustangs hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. He keeps it on a design run. But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. To the air, it's Jennings. Looking for his big tight end. Grab down the middle, it's Maryland. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10. And the Mustangs pick up enough yardage for a first down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. Incompletion sets up a second down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. It's a short completion to the big tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Here we go, third and short on the 7th play of this drive. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Looking to throw it again. Grab near the sticks. It's Hudson. You make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down. The Mustangs line up on first and 10 now.
With a big opportunity in the red zone. Check. Ready, switch.
Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Makes the grab on the move. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal. And the Mustangs trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. First and goal, handoff. That solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for second and goal. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, they get stopped here on second down. It's going to bring up a third and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. To throw, it's Jennings. Moves out of the pocket. Pass is incomplete, but there's a flag. This is a big call coming up. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
First down here for this offense. They'll run it here. Breaking tackles. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. That's the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Dropping back, it's King. And he dumps it off to the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Let's check out the quarterback comparison here through the first quarter. They flipped into the field, ready now for the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Ball handed off. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The Yellow Jackets come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Breaks an open space. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And the Yellow Jackets are in the red zone. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Screen to the receiver in the flat. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Second down after that short completion. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be first and goal from the 6.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
They're going to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
No problem with the PHC. The lead 14-3. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. He keeps it QB draw. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. finds his man. It's Hudson. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. The Mustangs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking to throw. It's Jennings. Caught over the middle. It's Maryland. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. That completion makes it second and medium. Running back with the football. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
And the Mustangs will have to kick this away. And he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the returner will be brought down. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Off the play fake on first down. He escapes the pocket. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it with room to run. He's in the clear. Tackled all the way down to the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Movement here from the tight end. Now here's the toss play. He finds some space. And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
Well, that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
The extra point makes the lead 18 now. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Play action here on first down. On the move now. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. The Mustangs will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Hand off to the right side. Crosses the 45. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
And And first down, right back to the running game. Has the first down and more. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, SMU.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
They make the extra point, but trail 21-10. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Returner looking to make a play here. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Back to pass. It's King. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He'll take a deep shot here. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. The Yellow Jackets will have to punt this one away. Looking to flip the field here. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. Grab down the middle. It's Hudson. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
This will likely be the last play of the half. Looking to pass. It's Jennings. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. They tried a desperation pass there as time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Yellow Jackets will kick this away to get the second half going. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the 3rd quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. They get the second half started with a running play. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking for a man. Grab near the sticks. It's Hudson. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They'll run it with the draw play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, the defensive coordinator has to be fired up about this play. The thing that he has to love is that his defense and their technique was right on point. They didn't lose their leverage. They stayed with the play and didn't just go after the quarterback.
Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass. It's Jennings. Throws to the tight end. Makes the catch downfield. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. They bring him down with the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up second down.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Gets made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
And the Mustangs have 1st and 10 here. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Second down after that previous play. Takes the handoff. It's Harden. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. It's Jennings. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it right near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. The Mustangs looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. QB keeper all the way. Touchdown, Mustangs. The comeback is on.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown where he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
The coach deciding to go for 2 here to cut the margin to 3 points. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch for the 2-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead.
Well, this is exactly how you climb back into a game. Great execution, not only in the touchdown, but then they get the 2-point conversion as well. And now it's a field goal game. Time to see if the defense can get a stop and capitalize on this shifting momentum.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Stockton. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Tech offense is back out there. It's a run to the left. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to throw. It's King. It's a short completion of the tight end. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. On the run, it's Haynes. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirectional counter plays, and this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try the option play here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, if you're going to run this option play, you've got to be the one that's dictating the tempo. I feel like the defense right now is doing that. They did a nice job of getting to the quarterback. He didn't get many yards at all here.
So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Yellow Jackets will line up to boot it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And he's got it at the 15. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Touchdown, SMU. And that will give them the lead now. And suddenly we have a lead change on that punt return for a touchdown.
You know, sometimes the difference in a game can be the special teams. I know personally I get so caught up in studying the offense and the defense, it's easy sometimes to overlook how big of a deal field position can be, and plays like this can be to the outcome of a game. We all just got a great reminder.
Extra point splits the uprights. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. He'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back, showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. That's reeled in. It's Haynes. They bring him down after a short gain there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this fourth down situation.
So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Scanning the field. It's King. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, what a grab. Tackle quickly after the catch, but the ball moves all the way to the 30.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
They look to throw it here on second down. Receiver makes the grab. Finding space at the 20. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. The Yellow Jackets hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. That's a design quarterback keeper. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
You just love to see this when the game is on the line. This offensive line does a great job of executing up front, giving this back just enough room to be able to get into the end zone and give them the lead.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. Passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Moving up for the first down to the 37.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Looking downfield, it's Jennings. Here's a throw underneath the tight end.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Here's the second down play. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Here we go, late in a tight game. This might be the biggest play so far. 3rd and 2. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45. And the Mustangs offense is on the move now.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. Feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. looking for some space. It's Harden. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Third down play coming up. To try a field goal from here would be 55 yards. Try and muscle for the first down. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
The Mustangs begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Testing the right side here. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Sure hands. It's Harden. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. They'll try to run for the first down. Bites off a defender. They can't get him to the ground. And they convert on third. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And that one's picked off. What a play. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
And they're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a direct snap. He breaks free. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. At the 30. At the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
SMU 25.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they'll bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Jennings. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. A big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
And that's a first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Oh, and he fumbles. The offense recovers the football. That would have been disastrous, but now there's still hope.
Oh, my gosh. The defense did what they needed to do to rip that ball loose. It's on the ground. But for the offense, they're extremely fortunate that the receiver himself was able to recover the ball after that fumble.
So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught. Near the sticks, it's Hudson. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Good enough for
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to scramble. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Incomplete, they cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game, you need points, you're behind, you gotta take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Scrambling around now, looking downfield.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually it's going to cost you.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Scanning the field. It's Jennings. Quick dart to the right. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. That huge play sets up a great opportunity. First and goal just outside the 5. And the offense takes timeout to stop the clock with just 11 seconds remaining. And the Mustangs looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. And the wideout goes in motion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Under pressure, just lets it go. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down. No gain on first makes it second down and goal from the 7. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
Hey, Chris, let's give credit to this defense. Forced into the red zone, backs against the goal line, but they're fighting and breaking up what they can.
Urgency here. Got to cut it this lead. It's third down and goal. Looking to the end zone. Fired into a tight window and picked off. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. Well, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating